And you might be saying he's not good at sidecar because he's poor or he don't have the skill to fly the signature fleet or something like that. But let's say the fraternity or the winter condition has the advantage, the omniage, because CCP is how they poorly designed to get the fragment. You want the fragment, you go red. You want, and it's limited to the Grustas and Angel, but the signature only apply kinetic damage, so you have to choose the Grustas. You want the unlimited source of the rats. You need to go the Anom in new set because it's spawn, and it's spawn. And the more system you have, you got the more the Anom that keeps spawning, right? And you kill it one Anom, it's gonna spawn in few minutes. And what's that? It just means you have to go the Gustav's new sex space. Right, you have to go the Valve Silent Tribute, you have to go the branch, you have to go Tanao, you have to go Vinao, you have to go those places that Fraternity has the solve on it. Fraternity can camp the gate on it. Those places that is heavily protected by the Fraternity. So the Fraternity has it gonna win it. I heard about the people from they win the 2 of 4 gate in this puzzle, so which means they win 100 bill. It's just another reason how CCP is poorly designed this puzzle. So so let's so that's the 3 reason I want to say how it is. First is the way to get the key. You have to use Etosis to Etosis the drop tower to get the key, and it's unfair. And you kick the Warhorn people. 2 is those words is the word tone only shows in their independent video. It does not shows in the gate key. But in another fact, if the tones are shows in other fragment, like if it shows in each fragment in this video, like shows in this fragment, it's just a bit too easy. But yeah, it is if that's the case, it's this puzzle will be too easy. But I think yeah, CP can improve that in other ways. Third is how you get the fragment. You need a red to get a fragment, and that makes the Fraternity has the advantage in first place. And overall, it's the unfair. I think it's really unfair and how poorly designed of this puzzle. And above that, I'm not even mentioning the this video is this puzzle is also you need the music background, because you need and identify those tones. But but some people will say, oh, you can just cut off those tones, cut out those tones, and you use the tones to compare with the tones in those gate key in this order, so you can understand. But yeah, of course, I can cut out the tones and compare those 44 tones to the video fragment or the words fragment I got, and I will understand which key it is, or which key I should use. But that's for the people that don't understand the music background, that don't have the music background. Those people who has the music background, they can listen those tones and write the music tones for them. So it's like creating a identity for those tones. Yeah, it's music notes. So they are writing down those music notes, and because they have the music background, they can do it. And they create an identity for those tones. And the second they has the gate key or the words with fragment, they can quickly match it with the identify them with identity, and make it so quickly to understand which key he's gonna to use, or which key that has to be the in the order, or in the to solve the puzzle. Okay, so now I want to talk about so everything is end. Now I want to talk about how I will design this puzzle, or more detailedly, I will talk about how, if I this puzzle designer, how I will to design the way to get the fragment, because they're not allowed to talk about the other things. I'm just gonna to talk about the way that we can get fragment. So I will use something like a flashpoint, but it flashpoint only flash or only spawn in New Eden. Only spawned in the New Eden high sec, low sec, and new sec, not in Percheron. But I gonna combine the idea of the filament and the Percheron into the design. So this is how I'm gonna design the way we got the fragment. So first, I will set a beacon in anywhere in New Eden, and it's gonna tells everyone, or everyone who interested in this puzzle, to tell, oh, there has a beacon. There has a beacon, and you can get there. And if you kill the beacon, it's gonna drop a box and a key. But the box and the key is coded, and you have to use the matched key to open the matched box. And when a beacon died, another beacon will spawn, or another beacon will spawn short after. And with that, we can see that we're gonna set a high buff or high hit point to those beacons, so it cannot be killed very quickly. You need like let's say 50 Kikimora bash it for like 5 or 10 minutes to kill it. It's not gonna. It's like a Titan, right? Max tank Titan HP or something like that. You need times and you need efforts to kill it. It's not like really easy to kill it. It got high buff, high HP, so you need a really large. So you need to so you cannot solo it. You need to get your friend. Everyone needs to be joined, or giving their chance, or the effort to kill the beacon. And one dies short after, another gonna spawn. And how we so we're gonna decide who gonna get the box and the key, right? So my solution is more damage get more chance. So if you are bringing a high damage ship like Kronos, you got more chance to get the keys, but get the reward of the beacon. In this case, is the one key and one box, but they are all coded. But in another case is Kronos moves slowly, and you cannot if you kill the beacon, you cannot get next in times because you are better ship, you are the marauder, you move really slowly, right? But in other case, small ship like scepters, like pacifier, it warp really slow. It warp really fast. You can running it really fast, but it get really lower DPS. With that, you got lower chance to get the rewards. So it's like less. So vice versa, it's like less DPS, but you move more faster. High DPS, but you move more slower, right? You need think about it and you figure out a best solution. It's gonna be something like Hecate or something like that, I guess. But yeah, above that, so we're gonna use something like the what's that? ESS, yeah, something like ESS. You get the box and get the key. They are coded with different code. You have to trade, and you only can trade like the keys in this puzzle. You only can trade. You cannot contract them. You cannot market them. You only can trade in a station or a citadel. You make those box and the keys trade only tradable. Trade only tradable. So people will trade each other for get the fragment, because you have like let's say there's 4 gates, right? Alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, right? So let's say I got a box called beta 04, okay, and a key is the gamma 13, gamma 13 or 13. So I have those two combined, but my gamma 13 key cannot open my beta 04 box. So I need trade or post the information. Hi, I have the gamma 13 key. Who has the gamma 13 box? We can trade, and we can trade with something like ESC or whatever. We can trade with those people. So they gonna create a community. So people who has those keys and box, they're gonna create a community. They're gonna post the information. Hi, I have this, I have that. Do you have that? Can we trade? And if that do, they're gonna trade it. So that's how people are gonna community it and make a community for this puzzle. I have those puzzle. I have those box. I have those keys. Can we trade it? And yeah, something like that. And I can also sold. Oh, I have the like beta 04 box. Oh, and somebody has the beta 04 key and they really want that box. So I will give you 1 bill. Can you sell me the beta 04 box? And if the person has it and they're willing to take this offer, actually they can trade, but it's only station only, so it has to tradable in same station or citadels. Okay. So this makes it how in my design how people gonna communicate to each other. They got the different box and different key. Same the key, you need to match the key at the box, and you can open the box, and you open the box, a fragment inside, and that's how I think this is good design. And above that, I'm gonna adding another way of the parchment, because the parchment is some new content of this game, right? So there are people where says, oh, if you from a fleet to run those beacons, like if your alliance or you call your alliance mate, you from 100-man fleet and you are running those beacons in New Eden, running around from south to north right? And if you're running a fleet, then your fleet member are most likely gonna get the box and key, and so with that they will ultimately get the fragment with the trade. And to solve that problem, or more I will say, to solve the case like the fragility in this puzzle, I will use the parchment to limit their space, because we have the filament. Filament is something that's really fun, because it's really limited how many people you can get into and get out from parchment, right? I think max is 25 or 15. I don't know, 15. Yeah. So if you want from a big fleet and you get more damage on the beacon, you have to like get the beacon system with the gates. But in other case, if I'm solo player, I don't have fleet, I can use the filament to get into parchment and get out, because the parchment is how you can say it, really large, and it connects to all around the New Eden, right? So if I'm soloing, or I have a small fleet like 5 members, I can use parchment to get the beacon system really quickly. But if you from 100-man fleet and you are trying to win the loot or win the box and keys via the heavy DPS of your fleet, you are not able to use the filament, which you are not able to get the beacon system quickly enough. And in that case, the filament or the parchment rod is limiting the fleet space and limiting the case like a fraternity, because I heard this fraternity using the thunder shell and it blasting the Grustas rats 24/7 in this puzzle game. And I think, oh, that's a little bit overkill. And it's kind of like you really want the price, and you are making, you are calling all member, even the drag race, the Chinese second largest drag race, calling his alliance member to get into these puzzles, because they really want to win the prize. They really want to find the gate. And in my solution, or in my design, the parchment rod or the filament way that can help you get to the beacon system quickly enough, and that limited your fleet number, that limited those alliance, or those blocks that trying to win also the puzzle that quickly, or they just use their manpower and to solve the puzzle. So it's kind of to it can to prevent it. Okay, so with that said, because the beacon system is spawned anywhere in New Eden, and you are gonna use the parchment route to quickly get the system, get the another beacon system. Okay, so that's how I designed this puzzle, and I think maybe it's a better version to these CCP designs. I use a flashpoint, so here is basically what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna post here. If somebody wants to actually maybe CCP will see this, I don't know, but yeah, maybe CCP will see this and they can design the next event or next puzzle better. So that's probably all I want to talk about with this puzzle game. First time I saw this, the first place I saw this, I think it's not gonna be hard. Somebody is analyzing the video, analyzing the song so detailedly. They think it's some Morse code or some like binary code. They use those software that are trying to trying to like get some really deep information in there, like you know, the visually to see the sounds, something like they analyze everything that. So I no, it's not the case. What CCP gonna do? CCP not gonna hide those information in that deep. They're not gonna do it, because I played this game. I know CCP for 7 years. They're not gonna to hide those information are so much deep in it. CCP is some game code that's really small brain. They are really small brain. The way they design the puzzle is poorly. It's really small brain, and it's really like, you know, dead brain. Or just, you know what I mean. They are so stupid to design this puzzle. And how you get fragment. Oh, go rat. Go rat. Okay, so that's it, and that's all I want to say about this puzzle. It cost me like 2 or 3 days, and I'm looking to the ARC server, and I myself and my corpmate and my alliance mate trying to solve this puzzle, but we all failed in the end, just because how CCP poorly designed this puzzle. That's all I want to say, and thank you for listening me in end of this video. So I will see you next time.